Just for a little warning, this is like a 14-minute video. Sorry. Hello. The Almighty Master Customizer, Mr. Rick here, again. You know, I had so much fun doing the last video showing off some of my Boss Fight Studio customs. I figured I'd do it again, this time only with my Marauders Task Force. And let me tell you something, Marauders Inc. is an amazing toy line. I mean, all these, just like the Boss Fight guys, they're all customizable. You can buy them in different parts and pieces. They're awesome. So, with that said, here are my Marauder Task Force action figures. Some of these have Joe parts, some of them have Joe heads, but they're all Marauders. And I'm going to start off with this guy. I believe the vest came from a Nick Fury. I like to call this guy Bronson. And all of these have names, but I can't remember every single one of their names right now. I've got a list wrote down somewhere with all their names. But again, I'm old, so you have to bear with me. But I call this guy Bronson. He just kind of reminds me of Charles Bronson for some reason. I know he doesn't look like him at all in the face, but he just reminds me of Charles Bronson. I don't know why. After I got him, done, that's what I call him. Anyway, on to the next. This is the Sword Lady. She has a name, but I can't remember. She does all the business transactions. And don't piss her off, because she will slice your hands off. I gotta show the booty. Sorry. But yeah, this one, again, back to the Marauders. They have so many different figures to choose from and parts. It's amazing. And this chick here, I cannot remember her name, but not every part's Marauders. Like her belt, I think came from a Joe or something. I don't remember offhand, but I just thought she looked cool. She got her braided hair. She's one of my she's a tough lady, to say the least. And moving on again, who do we have next? The smoking, and they all fall down. The smoking lady. She's kind of like my character. If you've ever watched the X-Files, the smoking guy. She's kind of my take on him, sort of. Like, she runs a certain organization. I think at the time I called it the Wolf's Paw or something. But yeah, she's in control of a lot. And again, the cigarette and the cigarette pack came from Marauders. You can buy this stuff on Marauders Inc. Moving on once more. And this was my attempt of making a Lady J. I just simply call her J. I love Lady J as a character. She's one of my favorite all-time female characters. So I tried to do a Marauders Lady J, but, she's not really Lady J. I just call her J. There's a lot of similarities between her and this character. Moving on again. Oh, and the hats. The hats can come off of the Marauders. And this here is another awesome lady that I put together. But her belt and holster doesn't come from Marauders. Come from I think a G.I. Joe, maybe. I'm not sure offhand, but anyway, she's pretty cool. Moving on again. Most of this guy, I believe, is from Marauders. Everything, maybe, but his gun that he's holding. Maybe not the belt. I'm not sure. I'd have to look that up. But I just put this guy together, and I just thought he was pretty awesome. Again, Marauder comes with so many things that you can add to your characters. And this guy's kind of like my stalker character. Not stalker as in stalking people, stalker as in the G.I. Joe character. But again, I love all these. Everything on him is from Marauders, except for the gun. Didn't buy a lot of weapons from Marauders. But this guy is one of my favorites. Oh, what was his name? I can't remember his name. Anyway, he's pretty cool. I like him. The head, of course, is a Marauder's head. It came free when I ordered some stuff. It was a while back. Anyway, moving on. This guy, I just simply call Billy. He's got, the spirit head from whatever that line was, from Pursuit of Cobra, I believe. And after I got him together, I'm just like, dude, this is Billy from Predator. Hands down, no doubt. Moving on once more. This is the first Marauders figure that I painted. I painted the legs. They were, I don't remember exactly what color. They were more of just an ugly color green. And he's got, Dreadnought Ripper's head. He's like my bush guy. He's like, can get into any kind of whatever. And of course, you have to have a karate guy. This is my karate guy. If you're familiar with the Billy Jack movies, he's kind of a takeoff of him in a layman's kind of whatever that means. Anyway, he's kind of like my Billy Jack karate character. Again, another, I can't remember his name either. I'm going to have to dig the list out with all the characters' names because I did spend time one day, all day, coming up with names for all these characters, but that's been well over a year ago. Again, Marauder just comes with cool vests, web gear, all kinds of neat stuff. And this was my first Marauders figure ever. And, of course, the vest is from Duke, from the Rise of Cobra line. And he's just like, he's kind of the man in charge. He's pretty awesome. And this guy, I just love this guy. The jacket is from a Han Solo, Star Wars from Return of the Jedi. I've had that jacket for a long time, and it just fit him perfectly after I got him together. Oh, got to wipe the dust off the head. They've been setting for a while. But anyway, moving on again to another. And this guy's kind of reminds me of Robert Patrick from Terminator 2. Not that he's a Terminator, but he got that look, I think. Again, I painted his legs as well. There's only 2 or 3 that I painted. This is another one of my favorites. I started out making a rock and roll, but I ended up turning him into, I'd like to call him Point Break. Yeah, I love this guy. He just sits up and salutes all the time. He's pretty awesome. Some of these guys you might have seen in some of my videos I've done over the past year and a half. And this guy, I'm sure you all remember this head. Or maybe not. I used him as a stand-in for Outback for quite some time, for a little while in some of the videos. I think he was coming in trying to fix all Outback's wrongs, and nobody liked him. And he's actually a Thor head from one of the movie lines, and everybody just calls him Hemsworth now. Anyway, and this dude I'm really proud of. I think he's just awesome. Again, I've got a Joe backpack. I think his the thing, like the vest type thing, not a vest, but whatever it's called, holding his backpack up, is from Quinn, the Retaliation Quinn. But again, I love this character. The way he turned out I don't know. That's just me. I think he's pretty cool. I think all these dudes are cool. All the Marauders are cool. And this dude is actually, the head is from one of the Joe lines, one of the green shirts from, I think, Retaliation. But the head tone, the skin tone matched the arms well enough to put it together. So that's why I used that head. And this dude, if you can see in the background, he's kind of, I think I called him Slugger. He's usually got that ball bat in his hand. Like his background was like he was a wannabe baseball player who never made it. And anyway, there's more to him. There's more to all these guys. I've created backstories for all of them, but again, I'm old. I can't remember what I did this morning. Moving on. Who we got here? Oh yeah, this dude. I think he turned out pretty cool too. He's like like a Army Ranger type dude, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. But the shotgun just looks good on him. I think I've got a pretty good pose on him. I don't know. You people may disagree. You may be all like, oh, this is stupid, man. But hey, I'm just having fun here. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this. Excuse me. And this dude, he's really good with his 6-shooters, but he really loves his axe. He's I can't remember his name either. And another one of my female, what they call Valkyries in the Marauder Task Force line. I think she turned out pretty good with the bald head. Again, she's a badass. Oh, excuse me, forgive my language. But yeah, she's kind of like a Ripley from Predator type. And if you've watched any of my old videos, the Hairy Skulls, this is my stand-in for young Outback Stu. I love this guy. Obviously, I mean, he's my young Outback Stu, so I think he turned out pretty cool too once I got them all together. Yeah. I mean, he's got the orange hair. He's got to be an Outback, right? I don't know. And then, Lady Outback. Of course, she's going to be an Outback with the white shirt, the orange hair. Yeah. She's been in a few videos as well with Outback Stu. Not really like an Outback Stu. I was going to do a whole line story with her and Outback where they kind of fall in love. But the more I thought about it, I was like, no, this is just stupid. And this dude, I call him Buckshot. He is my favorite one by far. I started out, I was going to do a Flint custom with the Marauder guys, but I don't know what happened, but he ended up being a Buckshot. I really like this dude. I mean, the gun, he just looks awesome. He is also one of the, like that other dude I was saying who's like the man in charge. This guy's like the second in charge, and him and the other dude are always going back and forth at each other. He wants to be in charge. The other guy's in charge, but he's got like more know-how than the other guy, maybe. I don't know. I need to do some storytelling with my Marauders. But I did once upon a time. Anyway, thanks for watching. And there it is, the almighty master customizer, Mr. Rick's Marauder Task Force custom figures. Thank you.